Hey guys, Wade here, welcome back to the channel. Today we are staying at an Airbnb called Lovely Tiny House, and it's located in Newton, Massachusetts, 10 to 15 minutes outside of Boston, which is really nice. It's very centrally located. We went to a Target last night, which is like 10 minutes away. There's also a Best Buy down there, so there's a bunch of places to eat, places to shop, so you definitely are very centrally located here when you stay at this Airbnb. Now, this Airbnb is in a very safe neighborhood. It's very quiet here, so it really gives you a feeling of peace and tranquility while you're staying here. Just by looking around, you can tell that this Airbnb is fairly new. Just by looking at the background behind me, you can tell this is a very spacious area. Through that door, you do have another bedroom and a bathroom. One of my favorite things about Airbnbs are the TVs. And this Airbnb happens to have a great one. It's a big, fancy Sony HD TV, so it's definitely something that you can just bring your PS5, bring your Xbox, your Switch, whatever you play. If you are a gamer like me, you can bring that, hook it up. There you go. Have a good time. The TV itself does have Google, so it does have all the apps you could possibly think of. You can sign into your own apps, or you can use what they have. So during your stay, you will be entertained one way or another. The owners of this Airbnb, you can tell they care about cleanliness because there's actually a rule where you have to wear slippers throughout the entire Airbnb. So I kind of like that personally. So I think that's a good way to keep the place clean anyways, because here in Massachusetts it does get wet and it could get muddy outside, especially when you walk in on the porch. So I think that's very important to keep the place clean. So with this Airbnb, you do have a full kitchen. Everything is luxurious, high-end stuff. I was very surprised to see that when I walked in. You have an espresso machine, an oven, full sink, you have a fridge, mini fridge, not a big fridge, but a mini fridge, so keep that in mind if you're planning on staying here for an extended period of time. You will have limited space for the fridge. And shockingly, this Airbnb does have a dishwasher, something that I don't see very often. So the kitchen is fully stocked. There's pots, pans, silverware, utensils, everything you would need to cook something. There's an oven, so if you have leftovers from a restaurant you ate at, bring them home, heat them up in the oven. And there's also a microwave hidden in one of the drawers, so you have that option as well for heating food up. And like I said, as far as sleeping arrangements, you do have 2 bedrooms upstairs in the loft. It can be kind of tricky getting up there, but luckily they do have a sliding ladder. But still, if you're older, if you have joint problems, it might be kind of hard to get up there, so just keep that in mind. You might want to sleep downstairs. But again, downstairs does have a very nice bed. It actually has a remote where you can adjust the bed itself, which I've never seen. Now I'm thinking about getting that for my own house, which is crazy. So having that customization for the bed is really going to help a lot of people who have issues with their back. Now, as far as the bathroom goes, you do have a full bathroom. You have a toilet, sink, a stand-in shower, and you also get a washer and dryer in the bathroom as well. So that's a huge plus, especially if you're traveling for an extended period of time and you need to do a load of clothes. This is the perfect opportunity and perfect spot to do it. And the stand-in shower is fantastic. It has beautifully crafted walls and it has a stone floor. So it's very elegant and very modern. And that's one thing about this Airbnb that I really personally love. It's very clean, it has a very simple aesthetic, and it has a very modern feel to it. Everything just feels new, modern, beautiful, elegant. Those are the words that come to mind when I think about this Airbnb. And another big plus to this place, it has a very open feel. So it has windows like surrounding everything. Like there's windows up there. There's a skylight, there's actually 2 skylights. There's windows in the front, windows on the sides. There's a window by the bathroom door, and there's a window by the kitchen. So there's tons of natural light in here, which makes it feel very relaxing and peaceful. But the Airbnb does have a front porch, a very long front porch. So you may be able to sit out there and have a cup of coffee or something. But overall, this is a very clean, beautiful, stunning Airbnb, and we couldn't be happier to stay here. This is one of my personal favorite Airbnbs I think I've ever stayed at. It's just a perfect spot to relax, play video games, read books, watch movies or TV, and really you can't beat it. It's a beautiful, quiet, peaceful neighborhood, 10 to 15 minutes outside of Boston, so plenty of things to do. I'm a big Boston Celtics, Boston Bruins fan, and a huge history buff, so needless to say, we have a lot of stuff on our itinerary, And it's just nice to be 10-15 minutes away from the city to go see all the sights and take in everything. So guys, that's a wrap on this Airbnb in Newton, Massachusetts, right outside of Boston, Massachusetts. If you want to stay here, be sure to look in the description below. I'll have the link down there. You can click on it and you can stay here for yourself. And if you're enjoying our content, be sure to hit the subscribe button below and ring the bell to stay notified for future videos. And we'll see you guys next time.